without further ado, let's get into it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter where you may find yourself as you listen to this, and if you're having a bad day, it could be worse.
Could
You
be
could
worse.
be Zion Williamson. You could, yeah, yeah. You tuned into another episode of It's a Black and White Thing. I am one half of the dynamic duo. I'm A1. You can call me Carlos. You can call me Dan. Please remember you can find every episode of It's a Black and White Thing by searching for the podcast app of your choice. Wherever you get the good podcasts, please download, rate, give us five stars. Please subscribe. You can also check us out as we are live on YouTube by searching at Brains and Bars. You can also find us on social media by searching at Brains and Bars on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Like I said, I'm one half of the dynamic duo. I'm A1. Hanging out with me, I got my guy A Ward. What's going on with you, man?
Not a whole lot, man. Getting ready for a little vacation with the family to Vegas. So that's tomorrow. And I'm already tired. Like I don't think you're supposed to be tired before you go to Vegas. So I'm already, I've been running like crazy the last 4 weeks. So 4 different cities over the last basically like 25 days. So yeah, I'm enjoying my vacation. So
A little rest and relaxation is always a fun thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, safe travels, safe travels. I think we talked. I guess we talked last week about your last battle you just did, right? We had a conversation about that.
yeah, I think we did. We talked one about Street Hymns event. Yeah, we talked about Street Hymns event. That was the last battle. Then I went to Atlanta 3 days after I got back from Street Hymns event for Poets in Autumn promo shooting and photo shoot. So got back from there Friday night late, and so been home since Saturday pretty much.
All right, cool, cool, cool. So, real quick, I feel like I want to hit this subject before we get into battle rap. I know we have I know we have an agenda, we have an itinerary that I have, worked on and shared and yada yada yada. But breaking news has happened today. A couple of things I want to talk about that did not make the agenda. We don't have to dwell on it very long. But a couple of things. One, Lionel Messi, one of the goats or the goat, depending on your how your sensibilities are set up with soccer, is coming to the MLS. He has tentatively agreed to join Inter Miami
Yeah.
of the MLS. They're still working out the finer aspects of a deal. It was between this and returning back to Barcelona in La Liga, but I guess the Saudi league that has been buying up all these big names was out of consideration. And so that's one of the things, right? We don't really, that's just in mentioning that I say that, and I bring up the Saudis because I want to get to what broke yesterday, and it's still kind of reverberating across the sports landscape today. The Live Tour and the PGA Tour have announced that they are going to merge. They're going to get rid of whatever litigation they have going on with each other. They're going to drop it, and you don't have to even reply. I just want to get my bars off real quick. If you got anything you want to add to it, you're more than welcome to. But first of all, I equate this to the PGA Tour guys being told that, hey guys, all of your matches in the future are going to be on the app. Like that is essentially what happened to the PGA Tour guys. They were arguing back and forth with Liv. Like we're never going there. 9/11 references were made, blood money references were made, and then you turn around and you end up working with the very people you swore you never were going to work with. To make a second battle rap reference, if these guys can work out their issues, there is hope for Easy and URL. There is hope for those two. There's hope for you and URL if those two can work out their differences and come together. The last thing I say about this subject, and we can move on. I know
I
people.
guess that makes me Rory McIlroy, right? Like I guess that's who I am.
So the last thing I say on this subject is I know a lot has been brought up about the term sports washing and how these countries that have really dictatorial regimes use sports as a venue and as a way to paint a better picture of themselves and hopefully have people forget about the human rights violations and all the other kind of bad things that come along with their their authoritative rule, right? I want to paint it in this particular picture. I think when you have the Summer Olympics are held in, was it summer or winter that was held in China? One of the Olympics are held in China. Russia gets Winter Olympics. When Qatar gets a World Cup, right? To me, that is sports washing, right? That is sports washing. But when you have the Saudis who have now gotten into the Premier League, they own Newcastle United. When you have what they're doing with the soccer league, where they signed Kareem Benzema to like 3 years, $600 million. Messi's getting something like Ronaldo's getting like $400-500 million. N'Golo and Conte is getting $100 million. When they are buying these tours up, and Albert Beer said it's not out of the realm of possibility that one day that this Saudi PIF group could potentially own an NFL team. To me, this is them saying, we're not trying to sports wash because you feel about us how you feel about us, but we're going to own what you love. Deal with it. Now what? You gonna stop watching? Like if you're a PGA Tour fan who refused to get into Liv because of the Saudis being a part of it, are you gonna, the Masters come around, you're not gonna watch? US Open, you're not gonna watch? Like, what are you going to do in that instance, right? If that's the case, if an NFL team, if they buy an NFL team, let's just say Jerry Jones, for whatever reason, decides he's done, and a Saudi-backed PIF group buys
America's team.
America's team is now being bankrolled by the Saudi government. Are you going to stop watching football? The answer is no. And to me, like I said, I don't think this is about sports washing in this event. In this case, it's we own your stuff. Now what? We're buying it up. Now what? And so like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on that. I had that thought as I was kicking around and looking at all the news of the day. And to me, that did not see that coming in a million years. And if you were a PGA guy, Rory, Tiger, these other guys who backed the tour, who didn't join in and missed out on that cash grab, just to turn around and then be like, oh, well, hey guys, yeah, they're here and they're running things now. I mean, I guess we'll see.
I will.
All right, man.